Hi everyone. So today I wanted to take some time and do a video about Bitcoin. Yeah, because Bitcoin goes with volatility. That's the first thing we know. But at the same time, I'm not sure how much you understand Bitcoin or what you make out of it. Maybe you are in the category that you say, "Hey, Bitcoin is the new gold. It's the new safe haven." Yeah, I'm actually in that category. Yeah. Or you can say, hey, it's just a bubble, it's gonna go away. Or whatever you think. Uh, the one thing that is for granted is that Bitcoin is volatile, okay? But when we study the chart and when we study the history, because history repeats itself, that's the art of doing technical analysis, and that's the art also of doing the fundamentals, right? So I wanted you to take a look at Bitcoin. So here we had a drop. Yeah, the price was 80, 90, 100. Yeah, and that was back in, I don't know, I think this is 2013. Yeah, let's take a closer look. Let's zoom out. So yes, that was 2013. And then suddenly, what do we have? We have the first big rise. We have this over here. So I want you all to understand what happened here. Well, what happened here is exactly uh, this. It's exactly what we call the Cyprus bank haircut. So, in a few words, in 2012, 2013, there was a Cypriot financial crisis. Cyprus is in the European Union, is in the Eurozone. Okay, so um, government took people's money, people's deposits. Banks were in trouble. They were overexposed to Greek debt. So at the same time, there's a lot of politics, a lot of Russian oligarchs. They had offshore deposits there, so they wanted to put some their hands on the on the Russian money. But it happened. There was a banking sector malfunction. There was big problems in the financial banking sector, let's say, and look what happened to Bitcoin. It went up tremendously. Back in 2013, the first rise of almost 1,000%. Okay, because the banks failed. So to cut the long story short, let me just zoom out of this, yeah, and let's see where we stand today. Unfortunately, I cannot fit it on one chart. I'm gonna have to zoom out a little bit more. Oh, I need to zoom out more and more and more. There we go. So this is back then. That's the area we looked at back then. Yeah, I know it looks like a flat line, but remember there was the Cyprus crisis. Yeah, and Cyprus haircut. Cyprus banks go bust. I think that sums it up. Okay, and Bitcoin went up 1,000%. Okay, so I want you all to ask yourselves: do you believe that the banks, do you believe that the stock markets, do you believe that the financial markets are going to go bust? Then your best chance is probably Bitcoin. You may already know that. Okay. So I don't know. I don't want the markets to go bust. Nobody wants the markets to go bust. It's going to be problems. But then again, I don't know. It could be change. What I care is I care about the chart. Okay. We understand the fundamentals of Bitcoin. We like Bitcoin. It has a limited supply. It could be the new gold. The gold is not behaving as a safe haven lately. It's dropping. It should be going up with all that is happening. Doesn't matter. Okay. I'm going to look at the chart because the chart never lies. So we had that all-time high over here in 2017. If you look at my videos, you can see how I called this dip perfectly. $120 from its all-time highs. I went short. Okay, and that same line, you can see that over here, it's very, very clearly resistance. The resistance is breached, and it has very, very clearly found support. Okay, and that chart is a chart that shows that we could see a further rise in the price of Bitcoin. Personally, I believe the new zero is exactly this 42,000 level. Okay, actually, if you take a look at my ideas, that was uh, when was it? Uh, Here we go. Bitcoin and support buy. Maybe that's it. I bought exactly at that point. Okay, because that's what my chart told me. Okay, so that level has been checked, and I'm not selling this. Even if it comes down here, I will expect it to rebound here. Yeah. Now, if it drops below that level, then that's a different story. So that we would need to come and re-examine and reevaluate. But for the time being, not just that I remain bullish on Bitcoin, but at the same time, because I understand the history, I can tell you very, very clearly that if you believe that with the world debt, the banks are going to go bust, or if you believe the financial markets in general, the stock markets are going to go bust, then your best bet would most likely be Bitcoin. I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that. I cannot give you investment advice, but this is my humble opinion. And I'm from Cyprus, so I experienced this firsthand. Yeah, they can come and take your money from the bank. Yeah, it happened in Europe. Yep. So that's it, guys. Take care.